All right, wrestling fans, welcome back to the NWL, and it is main event time. The former champion, Dak Draper, is going to try to take back what he believes is rightfully his, and that's the NWL Championship.
This is the biggest match in NWL's history. I mean, you have a man that was undefeated going into that NWL Rumble. He drops it to Jeremy Wyatt in that match. Now, he didn't get pinned by Wyatt, but Wyatt beat 29 other men to become the new NWL champion. So the first time these guys have ever gone head-to-head in any competition is for the title.
As par for the course, Ryan, Revisionist history is clearly sitting in your brain right now, because what I saw, what all the fans saw at home, was Dak Draper eliminating Jeremy Wyatt behind the referee's back, and then Jeremy Wyatt comes back in, throws Dak Draper over the ropes, and wins the title. It was a theft. That title was stolen from Dak Draper.
There were two referees out there. Neither one of them saw it. You know, if they didn't see it, it didn't happen. Okay, and that's what Jeremy Wyatt, smart thinker, quick thinker, jumps back in the ring, tosses Dak out, he wins. And here he is, the king of Kansas City, the monarch himself.
That's right, Jeremy Wyatt, 1/4 of the foundation outside of the spirit of the NWL Championship control all of the major championships in the NWL, and that's a testament to their tactics, if you will.
What, tactics being they're great wrestlers? You're absolutely right. And if there was a women's title here, Carolina would have that one. And that Spirit title might be up for grabs now anyway, because Gary J might be in a hospital bed. I am hearing that he's okay. He is actually living right now, but
I was actually just about to say, the update on Gary J is he has a few bruised ribs and a separated shoulder, but other than that, he's just fine, and he'll be able to compete another day here in the NWL, so thank goodness for that.
Look at that, Jeremy Wyatt, hopefully she cries. Jeremy loves to make the children cry.
She doesn't look too happy. What does he get out of that? What does he get out of tearing
An immense amount of pleasure, that's what he gets.
Probably tell him to do that. Probably tell him to go tear those signs out of those fans' hands right in front of their face, because you two are despicable human beings. Now let's go down to Midnight Guthrie for this championship match introduction.
I resemble that remark.
Wrestling fans, direct from the Abdallah Shrine tonight, Overland Park, Kansas, is Main Event City.
All right, here we go.
Tonight, for the first time ever, two of the absolute best in the world today go one-on-one for the very first time. As sanctioned by the National Wrestling League, this bout is for the NWL Championship. Scheduled for one fall, your referee, Nick Chen. Introducing first, the challenger. From Denver, Colorado, weighing 245 pounds, the very first NWL champion, the Mile High Magnum, Dak Draper.
If I may borrow a phrase from another wrestling promotion, some say that he is the people's champion of the NWL.
Shame on you, Dak. You know, this all happened because he backstabbed Matt Jackson.
And his opponent, representing the foundation, from Kansas City, Missouri, weighing 191 pounds. He won the very first NWL Rumble, last eliminating #1 entrant Dak Draper. This is the NWL champion, the Monarch, Jeremy Wyatt.
There you have it. You can feel the tension in this sold-out crowd in Overland Park, Kansas. That man right there Jeremy Wyatt wants to make sure that Dak Draper does not regain what he believes is rightfully his, and that's the prize right there, the NWL Championship held by referee Nick Chin.
First of all, I read War and Peace during the time Midnight Guthrie introduced these two guys. I mean, come on. Speed it up there, Turtle Boy. Secondly, Jeremy Wyatt is the greatest NWL champion in its history. That's a fact.
He's been a champion for 2 weeks.
He's going to beat Dak Draper tonight and prove to everybody that he should have been the rightful champion from day one. Now, Dak might have the size advantage, but Jeremy Wyatt has the experience advantage in this one.
You can cut the tension in this room with a knife, and both champion and challenger circle each other. And I expect this to be a wrestling clinic. Both Dak and Jeremy Wyatt are both some of the most technically proficient athletes that we have here in the NWL. And look at that, nice standing switch into a side headlock by the Monarch.
I call Jeremy Wyatt the chameleon of pro wrestling. This guy can match styles with anybody in that ring. Dak Draper is right there with him as well. Dak having an amateur wrestling background. Jeremy Wyatt does not have that, but when it comes to just knowing what his next move is going to be, planning 7 moves ahead, that's Jeremy Wyatt.
Dak Draper is a legitimate Division I college athlete. The credentials that he came in to the NWL with speak for itself. Dak Draper excelled at this great sport, and over the last month has endeared himself to the NWL faithful. Will the crowd and their love for Dak Draper play a key role in this matchup against Jeremy Wyatt here tonight in our main event?
How fickle are these fans? Look at that, Jeremy Wyatt agility that he has at this stage in his career. I mean, how fickle these fans are. All of them hated Dak Draper. All of them thought he was such a backstabber just a few weeks ago. But then he himself became the biggest backstabber when he took that knife and jammed it right in the back of Matt Jackson, our wonderful president of this company.
Nice exchange there with a back ankle trip. Dak Draper trying to control the momentum of this matchup early on. And one thing's for sure, nice back heel trip again. Dak into a handstand and drives that knee right into the side of the jaw of Jeremy Wyatt and locks in a tight rear chin lock.
You know, the showboating and the vanity that Dak Draper likes to have, that's going to cause him problems if he decides to showboat with this man.
Look at him locking in that cravat. Jeremy Wyatt trying to break that grip, and he does so successfully. I mean, this is a wrestling clinic, ladies and gentlemen. If you are watching this at home, congratulations. It doesn't get much better than this when it comes to mat technicians here or anywhere in the wrestling world.
These guys feeling out each other in the opening stages of this match.
Look at that, Dak. Whoa, pushes off that second. Whoa, beautiful arm drag. Make that 2. Dak follows it up with a nice clothesline over the top rope, and Wyatt is frustrated. Look at that, dumping him over just like last time. That's how he won the NWL Rumble, but unfortunately a referee was not there to see it, and Jeremy Wyatt stole the championship from the rightful owner, the Mile High Magnum.
So if
Dak
someone
Draper
covers somebody in the ring and the referee's knocked out, that means that he should have lost automatically. No referee saw it happen, so who cares what happened? Keep bringing up old stuff. Live in the now.
Dak Draper rolling the champion back into the ring. The crowd just intently watching this contest. They know that something special has been brewing between Dak Draper and Jeremy Wyatt for months. Jeremy Wyatt never trying to stake his claim to Dak Draper until the weeks leading into the Rumble. And we saw, this has been building between these two. What agility by the Mile High Magnum, and a nice kip up to add on top of that back elbow.
We saw in that wonderfully produced video package that we saw Jeremy Wyatt and Dak Draper. This has been going on for months. I mean, they had their first stare down months ago where Wyatt said, hey, I know we haven't crossed paths, but I want that title soon, son. And he's, get up. And he needs to prove to Dak that he should have had this in the beginning. But this has been going on for months. It's been boiling. Jeremy Wyatt and Dak Draper, both these guys are 2 guys on this roster, maybe the only 2 guys, the 2 of the best guys that are always thinking that they deserve to be #1 at all times.
whipping the back of Dak Draper's neck and shoulders. Oh, and that knee, he took that left knee and just rammed it into that side of the ring there. What is he doing here? Oh, no, oh, he just wrapped it right around that post right there.
What do you do to a tall guy? You take out his legs.
Oh, look at this. Jeremy Wyatt definitely having a game plan, and he's taking that knee pad down and firing right hands into that left knee.
Look at that.
Look at his leg is trapped. I mean, that referee Nick Chin trying to get it unlocked there.
Using the sidebar of the ring to put on that submission move if it was in the ring, but now he's got him wrapped around there, and look, he just took those close fist shots to that knee. Fantastic.
Almost using that post as a wrench for that Indian deathlock, and now Jeremy Wyatt goes right back to that potentially injured left knee. Nice spinning neck breaker. Wyatt going for a cover for him across the face. Wyatt seemingly having a game plan now, like a shark that smells blood. That potentially injured left knee could be a big bullseye on the body of the Mile High Magnum Dak Draper.
We've seen Wyatt do this with other big men. Jack Foster, when he was battling with him, how do you take down a 6'8" monster? You go after that knee, you go after the ankle, the knee, and that's what he's doing with Dak.
He's trying to dislocate that meniscus by DDTing his leg into the canvas, and now Jeremy Wyatt stays on the offensive. What a main event we've seen so far here tonight in Overland Park. And folks, if you want to catch the next time the NWL is in your area, and that leg just gave out, almost a 2 count, go to NWLeague.com, click on the events banner, and we are going to be in St. Joe on February 9th, Overland Park on February 10th for a TV taping, and right back to Overland Park on February 23rd. And we've got some gigantic matches, in store. And that knee just went right into the canvas. In store for those shows, go to NWLeague.com, click on the events banner, get your tickets now for when the NWL is in your neck of the woods, and the Monarch is in firm control of this matchup.
Just making a mockery of his Mile High Magnum is Jeremy Wyatt. His hand gestures. Jeremy Wyatt doesn't need anything like that. He just needs the belt.
And look at this once again, and Dak rolling through and kicks off Wyatt. Maybe he can get that onslaught off that knee as he's firing right hands to the side of the head of Jeremy Wyatt. Wyatt once again dropped toe hold.
Look at this, stretching back.
Once again goes on the assault on that left knee.
It's obvious that he's a shark in the chum-filled waters there, Ben. He knows that left knee is now susceptible to problems, and he's going to continue to go after it.
Jeremy Wyatt with an elbow right to the base of the neck of Dak Draper. Jeremy Wyatt wants to maintain this onslaught. He wants to chop the big tree that is Dak Draper down, and he's doing one heck of a job already as he fires an elbow into the midsection of Dak Draper. Now, Ryan, one thing we have to talk about, chop, is the conspicuous by their absence are the other members of the foundation. Is this sending a message to Dak Draper?
Well, the message is, I suppose if you're asking me, the message is Jeremy Wyatt doesn't need any help to beat Dak Draper, that's for sure.
Or are they just a stone's throw away, ready to assault the former champion and help Jeremy Wyatt retain his NWL Championship? That's what I think.
A lot of assuming on your part over there, Ben. You know what happens when you assume, don't you? Yeah, and you do a lot of that when it comes to the foundation. Jeremy Wyatt doesn't need help.
Jeremy Wyatt trying to knot up that quad right above that knee, that injured left knee. Dak Draper having a hard time putting weight on that leg, and now Jeremy Wyatt continues the onslaught on Dak Draper. Look at that, rubbing that sole of the boot right across the ear and the cheek of Dak Draper.
Like I told you, he has a thought, a logical thought in everything he does, but now Dak fighting back.
Dragon screw leg whip. Once again, focusing that leg whip on the injured left knee. Nick Chin has got to make sure that Dak Draper can continue in this match and only gets a 1 count.
Continuing to hold that left knee, and I mean, just when you don't think, what else can he do to that left knee we haven't seen already, he continues to pull out some more out of his arsenal.
Now look at that, everything, like you said, everything, I will agree with you on this, Ryan.
Good.
I don't agree with you much. But one thing Jeremy Wyatt is doing is every move, every little thing counts. He's grinding that elbow into the side of the knee. He's punching the knee of Dak Draper. Every movement is focused on that left knee because he wants to injure the former champion, Dak Draper. And Draper trying to break this hold, dropping those legs, that right leg over the face of Jeremy Wyatt, over the bridge of the nose. Jeremy Wyatt relinquishes that leg.
And even put any weight on that leg at this point. He tried to stand up on those ropes, but he couldn't.
Oh, look at that. Dak Draper pushing Jeremy Wyatt into the security railing. Look at that. He can barely put weight on that leg.
Jeremy sees it, man. Jeremy sees it. Oh, look at that.
Look at Dak trying to mount some offense here with some good hard clotheslines. Sends Jeremy Wyatt down to the mat. And look at that high elevation on that back body drop.
Dak Draper and Jeremy Wyatt both in the primes of their careers in terms of their physical. They look better than they ever have. I mean, let's face it, both these guys. But now Dak is definitely wobbling around.
Look at that, nice right forearm shot to the side of the head of Dak Draper. That turnbuckle pad looking a little conspicuous, and now banging the head of Jeremy Wyatt off that top rope. What is Dak planning to do here?
What is this?
Look at this. Oh my goodness, look at that deadlift suplex all the way into the ring. What strength by the Mile High Magnum.
Look, Jeremy Wyatt's in trouble. Get up.
Hooking that leg. Oh, wow, 2.5.
That had to stun the champion. I've never seen anyone do that to Wyatt before.
What an impressive feat of strength by Dak Draper. Deadlifting Jeremy Wyatt from the apron all the way back inside. What a suplex.
And his back is hurting now. He's had some back problems in his history in wrestling, and that could have just dislocated something right there, but look.
Look at that, doing a couple elbows to the jaw. Jeremy Wyatt immediately going for the front chancery, hits the leg, kicks that leg. Look at Dak Draper going for, reverse DDT. Nice counter wrestling by the Mile High Magnum.
Get up.
Could this do it? Once again, Dak Draper gets a 2.5.
Can you imagine if Dak Draper regains the NWL Championship tonight? How many people are going to be upset? Me included.
I think you'd probably be the only one, you and President Matt Jackson.
Well, the whole Jackson administration for 6. I mean, come on.
Which, I'd be remiss if I didn't say thank you, President Matt Jackson, for allowing me to call yet another match here on NWL TV.
Here we go. Nice.
Rolls him up. Stacks up the former champion on his shoulders. Jeremy Wyatt once again. And look at that. Transitions into a stretch muffler. I haven't seen one of those. Look at that. Dak Draper wisely bridging up on his arms, trying to alleviate some of that pressure on that injured left leg. Could we see Dak Draper tap out here tonight?
He's got those fingers locked. Look at that, Ben. Look how much leverage he has on Dak.
Dak trying to alleviate that pressure by bridging up on his arms, and he made it to the ropes. That was close. I think Dak might have been close to tapping on that because once again, that injured left knee has come into play.
Amazing, amazing stuff that I see Jeremy Wyatt doing to Dak Draper. I don't think I've obviously never seen anyone dismantle the Mile High Magnum the way I'm seeing Jeremy Wyatt do it right now. It started early on. That left knee has been hampering Dak Draper in this match the entire time.
Nice shoulder block to the midsection. Knocks Wyatt off his feet. Dak Draper up and over with that rolling cradle pin. 1-2. Gets a 2 count. Jeremy Wyatt kicks out. Misses the clothesline. Does Dak Draper. Jeremy Wyatt struggling. And he just put the boots to that left knee. Hooks him into a butterfly position and spikes him right into the canvas. You saw his head hit. That should do it. 2. No! Dak Draper kicks out. And look at Jeremy Wyatt staying on the offense. Trying to lock in that sharpshooter.
Look at this. He gets it
He
over.
sits down. And there, that sharpshooter is locked in tight. Dak Draper is screaming.
Tap. Come on. Come on, Tap. Wrench it down, Wyatt. Come on.
Look at Dak Draper struggling to make it. He wants to make it to that bottom rope so desperately. And now Wyatt trying to regain his footing, dragging Draper back into the middle of the ring.
Pulled him back over.
Oh, man, look at that. Oh, and look at the leg strain. Dak Draper kicks Jeremy Wyatt off. But, man, what kind of damage?
Was so close.
What kind of damage did that move do on that already injured left knee? What a super kick.
Come on, Wyatt, you had him almost. Oh, man, look at that.
Jumping leg drop to the back of the head. Two. And Jeremy Wyatt kicks out. What a matchup. This is a wrestling clinic, Ryan. I can't believe this.
I definitely thought Dak was going to tap on that sharpshooter. I can't believe that he is still able to have any kind of offense against Jeremy Wyatt at this point. And Wyatt is the one down right now.
If you're watching this on one of our great affiliates in the Missouri and Kansas area, why don't you go to youtube.com, subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can see every match in its entirety right there on YouTube. Look at this, Dak Draper hauling up, like almost deadlifting Jeremy Wyatt.
Come on, Jeremy. Look at this.
Dak Draper trying to mount some offense here. Maybe that adrenaline is really kicked in, and he may not be feeling the pain in that left knee as much.
No.
Look at Wyatt again. You can see it right there, hammering into that quad, into that knee, that left knee. That was biting him.
Taking a chunk out of Dak's head.
Pushing Dak Draper off that top rope. We all know this is usually a setup.
Here we go. The big Macho Man elbow, maybe.
For that big, giant elbow off the top rope. Drove it into the heart of the former champion. No. Dak Draper is refusing to lose this contest.
Jeremy Wyatt can't believe it. He spent, the better part of 20 minutes working over that left knee. Hits the elbow. It should be over.
How long has this match been going on? These guys have been battling for over 25 minutes now, easily. Each one knowing that this match is so important to both of their careers.
Now, Ben, if Jeremy Wyatt wins this, are you going to definitively say he is the best wrestler on this roster?
No.
Why?
Because I think all of his victories have been tainted in some way, shape, or form in my eyes.
Never respect for the champion.
And look at this. Dak Draper rolling through, hauling up Jeremy Wyatt. And now Dak Draper slamming him like a sack of potatoes right into the center of the ring. The champ is going for the cover. Could this be it? Hooking the leg. No, so close. Dak Draper almost picks up the victory over Jeremy Wyatt.
Both these guys down on the mat. I mean, I don't know who has the upper hand at this point. I thought for so long Wyatt had it in the back pocket, but no. Draper is the one that's feeding off this crowd. Listen.
Did you see how hard Dak Draper, look at that, trying to slap some feeling back into that left knee, how hard he drove Jeremy Wyatt into the canvas. My high Dr. Bomb might be coming. Look at this. He could get him. And Wyatt reverses it with a Hurricane Rana and clotheslines the former champion over the top rope.
He was on high alert. He knew if he hit
Keep your eyes on Jeremy Wyatt. Tope Suicida. And they go crashing into that guardrail.
And Wyatt, look at him. He's spry back again. He's to that top rope.
Jeremy Wyatt finding that burst of adrenaline. Crossbody block. Dak Draper rolls through. No, so close.
Oh, look at that. Spinning back elbow.
That spinning back elbow takes Jeremy Wyatt almost out of his boots. And both champion and challenger are down.
Dak uses that spinning back elbow so many times when he's about to pin his opponent. I hope that is not a death knell for Jeremy Wyatt at this point.
The crowd tried to rally around their champion, the people's champion, Dak Draper. Both men struggling to get back up to a vertical base, and both men firing right hands into the other person's face right now.
Who's going to have the upper hand now? Dak on one knee, Jeremy on two. Now they're both trying to slowly get up. What a battle between these two heavyweights.
This Dak Draper throwing those right hands on those haymakers and make it, oh, he almost hit with a fourth one. Jeremy Wyatt reverses it. Dak Draper picks him up, drives him with a belly-to-back suplex with authority and a hard forearm shift.
And then again, another back elbow. Here's a cover.
Falls on top of him, almost gets a 3 count.
Close.
I think he almost fell on top of Wyatt out of exhaustion rather than going for the cover, but nonetheless almost picks up a victory over the Monarch.
If Jeremy Wyatt hits that pile driver, it's over. But on the flip side, if Dak Draper hits that Dr. Bomb, it's over. Who is in best position at this point to hit their move? I don't know.
Both men are spent, both men are exhausted, and that's what the NWL Championship means to both of these competitors, is they want this so desperately, and now it is a will of attrition on tonight's main event.
Look at this. Dak's got around that midsection.
Dak once again going for the Dr. Bomb. Jeremy fighting his way out and hammering onto that left leg, and Draper hammering on the back of Jeremy Wyatt. Hauls him up for the mile high. No! Jeremy Wyatt just fell on Dak Draper. Dak's knee just gave out.
His knee buckled and it went down. And look at this.
Look at that. Oh, he just spiked him with the coronation. Going for a cover. 2 and 3. And that's it.
Yes. He is the best wrestler in the NWL. Everyone admit it.
Dak Draper almost put away Jeremy Wyatt with that Dr. Bomb, but his knee gave way, and Jeremy Wyatt with the coronation pile driver hands Dak Draper his first single loss here in the NWL.
Your NWL champion, the Monarch, the King of Kansas City, Jeremy Wyatt. Unbelievable. I thought the Dr. Bomb was going to be hit, but yes, all that hard work that Jeremy Wyatt put on that left knee of Dak Draper finally buckled at the right moment. He falls on Draper and then hits that coronation.
What kind of message has this sent to the entire NWL locker room? Jeremy Wyatt, without the assistance of the foundation, has beat Dak Draper.
He just beat Dak Draper clean. He just beat him with taking out that left knee, hitting him with this pile driver. And no, there's no Strider, there's no Ace, there's no Jackson, there's no Hallett's, there's no Carolina. He didn't need help. He did it all on his own. And you know what this means, Ben? There's no rematch. Dak Draper, you get to the back of the line.
What an incredible wrestling contest we've seen tonight. Have we seen the official coronation of the Monarch on top of his throne here in the NWL? It would be hard to argue with after that matchup. Man, we got to get out of here. For Ryan McGillicuddy, I'm Ben Miller. Good night and good fight, and we'll see you next time right here on NWL TV.
Wrestling fans, we thank you for once again joining us.